शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापा शान्तिरौषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति शान्तिरेधि सुसाम्यतः समीहसे भवतु अधिपतये नमः भ्यां नमः उमा महेश्वराभ्यां नमः भ्यां नमः श्रीपुरन्दराभ्यां नमः भ्यो 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 नमः श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः एकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकालम्बोदरश्च यतो विघ्नराजो विनायकः धूम्रकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षो भालचन्द्रो गजाननं द्वादशैतानि नामानि यापते च नियातपेत् विद्यारम्भे विवाहेश्च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे सङ्कटस्यैव विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते ॐ शुक्लधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तयेत् नमः मङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरे नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते न सुदिनन्तदेव तारावलग्नं तदेव विद्याबलं देवबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपते वैग्रैगं स्मरामि कृष्ण यन्तो मां ये जनः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां क्षेमाम्यहं वयम् दन्तपाणिं च भैरवं वन्दे काशी गुह्यां गङ्गा भवानी मणिकर्णिका नमः काय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा विपतये नमः ॐ गङ्गणेशाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकालेषु सर्वदा ॐ गङ्गणपतये नमः ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि समर्पयामि नमः ॐ पाद्यं समर्पयामि नमः अर्घयो अर्घयामि नमः मुखे समर्पयामि नमः दुग्धकस्नानं समर्पयामि नमः महास्नानं समर्पयामि नमः पञ्चामृतमयानीतं पयोदधीकृतं मधु शर्करासमायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम् ॐ गङ्गणपतये नमः स्नानं समर्पयामि नमः समर्पयामि नमः शुद्धोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि नमः ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षिभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरेरङ्गे स्तुष्टुवागुं स्वस्ति नोभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धस्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि तं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवधातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानोमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चातात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोतरातात् अवदक्षिणातात् अवचोढ्वातात् अवाधरातात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्तं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्तं ब्रह्ममयं तं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि तं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि तं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं तत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं तत्ततिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेषति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रतीति तं भूमिरापो नलो निनो नभः तं चत्वारि वा आक्पदानि तं गुणत्रयातीतः तम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः तं देहत्रयातीतः तं कालत्रयातीतः तं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं तं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं तं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वरों गणादीं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादीं सतदन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन तुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तु मनुष्यरूपं ककारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरत्तररूपं नाथः सन्धानं सुगुंहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्यां गर्गऋषीन्द्रषड्गायत्री छन्दः श्रीमहागणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमं कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पै सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवर्धमूर्तये नमः एतदथर्वशीर्षं योधिते स ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते स सर्वविघ्नैर्न बाध्यते स सर्वत्र सुखमेधते स पञ्चमहापापा प्रमुच्यते सायमधीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरधीयानो रातकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्चानो पापो पापो भवति सर्वत्राधीयानोपविघ्नो भवति धर्मार्थकाममोक्षं च विन्दति इदमथर्वशीर्षमशिष्याय न देयं यो यदि मोहात् दास्यति स पापीयान् भवति सहस्रावर्तनाद्यं यं काममधीते तं तमनेन साधयेत् अनेन गणपतिमभिषिञ्चति स वाग्मी भवति चतुर्थ्या मनश्नं जपति स विद्यावान् भवति इत्यथर्वणवाक्यं ब्रह्माद्यावरणं विद्यान् बिभेति कदाचनेति यो दूर्वाङ्कुरैर्यजति स वैश्रवणोपमो यजति यो लाजैर्यजति स यशोवान् भवति स मेधावान् भवति यो मोदकसहस्रेण यजति स वाञ्छितफलमवाप्नोति यस्साचस्सविभिर्यजति स सर्वं लभते स सर्वं लभते अष्टो ब्राह्मणां सम्यग्राहयत्वा सूर्यवर्चस्वी भवति सूर्यगृहे महानद्यां प्रतिमासन्निधो वा जप्त्वा सिद्धमन्त्रो भवति महाविघ्नाः प्रमुच्यते महादोषात् प्रमुच्यते महाप्रत्यवायात् प्रमुच्यते महापापात् प्रमुच्यते स सर्वविद्भवति स सर्वविद्भवति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्भोफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणपति भगवान की जय।
Stotram, everyone. Thank you for joining with us. We now perform our Kalash Puja. In our mantra we say Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnu Kanthe Rudra Samasrita. We ask that in the mouth of the Kalash resides Bhagavan Vishnu. Kanthe Rudra Samasrita. In the neck is Rudra, is Bhagavan Shivji. Brahma is in the middle. And at the bottom, Muli Tasya Sthite Brahma. The bottom is Brahma, and in the middle is Matri, all of the Devis. We ask that if there is any deities we have not worshipped in this puja, through the Kalash we worship the entire universe, and hence all of the other devatas as well. Om. Yes, please, everyone, if you can please come a little bit closer. Kalashasya mukhe Vishnu kanthe rudra samasritaha mule tasya sthiteu brahma madhye matri ganasmata kuksho tu sagaraha sapta dvipa vasundara rigvedo thayajurveda samavedo yatarvana angescha sahita sarve kalshantu samasritaha Om Manustoke Tanaye Mano Ayusho Mano Gosho Mano Ashveshwari Risha Mano Vir Yudran Pamito Mashvanta Stamta Havamahe Iti Mantrena Kalse Gome Sparsham Kuryat Om Dhanyamasi Dino Hi Devana Pranayatva Dhanayatva Vyanayatva Dirgha Manu Pristimayishidham Devava Savita Hiranya Pani Pratigvidna Tvachidrena Panina Chakshushetva Mahina Payosi Iti Mantrena Dhanya Rashi Kritava Om Vam Varanaya Namaha Om Vam Prachetase Namaha Om Vam Sarupine Namaha Om Vam Apampataye Namaha Om Vam Makaravahanaya Namaha Om Vam Jaladipataye Namaha Om Vam Pashahastaya Namaha Om Vam Anikarmani Bhushanaya Namaha Om Vam Varanaya Namaha Nana Vimada Patra Pushpani Samarpayami Namaha Gvam Om Ajigraha Kalasham Mahyatva Vishintandaya Punarajani Vartasasana Sahastram Dukshorudara Payasati Punarava Vishatadriyaha Iti Mantrena Kalse Sparsham Kuryat Om Varnosyotam Bhanamasi Varnasya Skamba Sarjanestho Varnasyarta Saranyasi Varnasyarta Saranmasirim Iti Mantrena Jalam Vadatyat Om Bhurasi Bhurmirasya Ditirasi Vishwadaya Vishwasya Bhuvanasya Dharatri Pritaviryacha Pritavidragamaha Pritavimahi Gamsi Om Iti Mantrena Kalse Gome Sparsham Kuryat Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantara Gritani Cha Tani Sarvani Nashantu Pradakshana Pare Pare Om Shri Kalashvarunaya Namaha Ham Darshayami Namaha Kum Om Premsbol Shri Kalashvarun Bhagwan Ki Jai
Om Hiranyavarnasu Chayah Pavakaya Sujatah Kasyapo Yasvindraha Agnim Yagarbhanda Dhire Virupastana Apasagasyo Na Bhavantu यासागुं राजा वरुणो याति मध्ये सत्यानृते अवपश्यं जनानां मधुस्तुतस्सु च यो याः पावकास्तान आपश्यग्स्यो न भवन्तु यासां देवादिवि कृण्वन्ति भक्ष्यं या अन्तरिक्षे बहुधा भवन्ति याः पृथिवीं पयसून्दन्ति शुक्रास्तान आपश्यग्स्यो न भवन्तु शिवेन वाचक्षुषा पश्यतापशिवया तनुवोपस्पृशतत्त्वचं मे सर्वागुम् अग्निगुं रप्सुषतो हुवेवो मयि वर्चो बलमोजो निधत्त पवमानस्सु वर्जनः पवित्रेण विचर्षणिः यः पोता स पुनातु मा पुनन्तु मनवो जनाः पुनन्तु मनवो जनाः पुनन्तु विश्व आयवः जातवेदः पवित्रवत पवित्रेण पुनाहिमा शुक्रेण देवदीद्यत अग्ने कृत्वा कृतो गुम्रनो यत्ते पवित्रमर्चिषि अग्ने विततमन्तरा ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहे उभाभ्यां देवसवितः पवित्रेण सवेन च इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे वैश्वदेवी पुनति देव्यागात् यस्वै बह्वीस्तनुवो वीतपृष्ठाः तया मदन्तः सधमाद्येषु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीनां वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्मा पुनातु वातः प्राणेने शिरोमयो भूः द्यावा पृथिवी पयसा पयोभिः ऋतावरे यज्ञिये मा पुनीतां बृहद्भिः सवितस्त्रिभिः वरषिष्ठैर्देवमन्मभिः अग्ने दक्षेः पुनाहिमा येन देवा अपुनत येनापो दिव्यङ्कषः ये तेन देव्येन ब्रह्मणा इदं ब्रह्म पुनेमहे यः पावमानीरध्येति ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगुम्रसं सर्वगुं सपूतमश्नाति स्वदितं मातरीश्वना पावमानीर्यो अध्येति ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगुम्रसं तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे क्षीरगुं सर्पिर्मधूदकं पावमानी स्वस्तयनीः सुदघाहि पयस्वतीः ऋषिभिः सम्भृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगुं हितं पावमानीर्दिशन्तु नः इमं लोकमथो ममं कामान् समर्थयन्तु नः देवीर्देवैर्समाभृताः पावमानी स्वस्तयनीः सुदुघाहि घृतश्च्युतः ऋषिभिः सम्भृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगुं हितं येन देवाः पवित्रेण आत्मानं पुनते सदा आह तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मा प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं शतोद्यामगुं हिरण्मयं तेन ब्रह्मविदो वयं पूतं ब्रह्म पुनेमहे इन्द्रस्सु नीति सह मा पुनातु सोमस्वस्त्या वरुणः समीच्या यमो राजा प्रमृणाभिः पुनातु मां जातवेदा मूर्जयन्त्या पुनातु भूर्भुवस्सुवः ॐ तच्छन्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये देवीं स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः
ओम बोलो श्री कलश वरुण भगवान की जय. Our prarthana now to the Navgraha Devata, the 9 celestial planets. When they move, they generate energies, and we ask that through our prayers, through our prarthana, that these energies be good in our favor. And if there are any negative energies, that through our prarthana as well, that these negative energies be reduced. Om Brahma Murari Stripurantakari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guru Shukra Shani Rahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu Ganari Poda Kasha Shashidhara Suto Buddhur Gurud Bhagyo Sojanandana Rahu Shaketu Shaparanograha Guruvantu Va Purnamanoratam Sada Burishinograha Devata Ki Jai. We'll now go up to perform Bhagwan Shivji Puja. Everyone is invited to join with us. Please come closer. You'll be allowed to offer 1 lota of water and 1 lota of milk. each, and then we'll continue to do the puja.
हर 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 महादेव शंभो। ओम वंदे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वंदे जगत्कारणं वंदे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरां वंदे पशूनां पतिं वंदे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वंदे मुकुन्दप्रियं वंदे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वंदे शिवं शंकरं शान्तं पद्मासनस्थं शशिधरमुकुटं पंचवक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रं शूलं वज्रं च खड्गं परशुभयदं दक्षिणाङ्गे महान्तं नागं पाशं च गन्तादमरुकसहितं चाकुशं वामभागे नानालङ्कारयुक्तं स्फटिकमणिनिभं पार्वतीशं नमामि। ओम श्री साम सदाशिवाय नमः। ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम मी नमः। ओम अर्घयो अर्घयामि नमः। ओम मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम शुद्धोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम गंगे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदा सिन्धु कावेरी जल्यस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु। गंगा सुषुप्रा यमुना सरस्वती गोदावरी वैत्रवती च नर्मदा सा चन्द्रभागा वरुणा तुसी नदी कुर्वन्तु वा पूर्णमनोरथं सदा। ओम सञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सोमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धत्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मृतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे न मित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे सुगञ्च मे शयनञ्च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनञ्च मे। ओम शांति 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 हरिः ओम। ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय। ओम नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः। यात इषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूवते धनुः शिवा शरव्या यातवतया नो रुद्रमृदया याते रुद्रशिवा तनोरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवा शन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यामि शृङ्गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरत्रतां कुरु माहि गुंसीः पुरुषं जगत शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशा चावधामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत अध्यवोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो देव्योऽभिषक अहेगस्य सर्वान् चम्बयन् सर्वाशयातु धान्यः असो यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रूसु मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रुताः सहस्रशो वैशागुं हेड ईमहे असो यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उतैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मेढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्तमुभयोराट्नियोज्यां व्यास्यते हस्त इषभः पराता भगवो वप अवतत्यधनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशते शुधे विशील्यशल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विद्यं धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निसङ्गतिः देहे नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातथाय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुतते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मा वृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो य इषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितं शम्भवे नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। नमो हिरण्यवाहवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमस्तस्मिञ्जराय त्विषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो बभ्युषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीतिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्य हेत्यै जगतां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तथा विनेक्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः स्मूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षानां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृतायोषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चैर्घोषाय क्रन्दयते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नवीताय धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिन आव्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः ककुभाय निषङ्गिने स्थेनानां पतये नमो नमो निषङ्गिन इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्थायूनां पतये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानां पतये नमो नमस्कृकाविभ्यो जिह्वागुंसभ्यो मुष्णतां पतये नमो नमो श्रीमद्भ्यो नक्तञ्चरभ्यः प्रकृन्तानां पतये नमो नमः उष्णीशने गिरिचराय कुलुञ्चानां पतये नमो धन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आयच्छद्भ्यो विसृतद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमोऽस्यद्भ्यो विद्यद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो जागृद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो शश्वेभ्यो शपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नम आव्याधिनीभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रिगुंहतेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गृत्सेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः क्षुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सेनाभ्यः सेनानिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः क्षत्रुभ्यः सङ्गृहीतृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तक्षिभ्यो रथकारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मार्येभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्जेष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः इषुकृभ्यो धन्वकृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो मृगयुभ्यः श्वनिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वभ्यः स्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः शर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः कवर्दिने च चुप्चकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिपिविष्टाय च नमो मीढुष्टमाय चेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने च नमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय चावस्वन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय चापरजाय च नमो मध्यमाय चापगल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्ध्याय च नमः सोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेव्याय च नमः उर्वव्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्रोक्याय चावसान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्षाय च नमः स्रवाय च प्रतिस्रवाय च नमो छासुरथाय च नमः सूराय चावभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिने च वरुथिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचदे च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्णवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने चेषुधिमते च नमः तीक्ष्णे च वेचायुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूद्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाट्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः कोप्याय च वट्याय च नमो वर्ष्याय च वर्ष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईध्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेश्मियाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वासुपाय च नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय चारुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय दूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमः स्थिर्थ्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोतरणाय च नमः आतार्याय च लाद्याय च नमः षष्प्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकत्याय च पवार्याय च नमः हिरण्याय च पपथ्याय च नमः किगुंशिलाय च क्षयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गृह्याय च नमस्तल्प्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हृत्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्व्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमोपगुर्मानाय चाभिघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो वक्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो नम आनिर्हतेभ्यो नम आमेवत्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणामेषां पशूनामाभिर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनामवत् या ते रुद्रशिवा तनु शिवा विश्वाः भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृतजीवसे इमागुं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा नः समसद्युपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरम् नो रुद्रोतनो यमस्मयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधीमते यच्छञ्चयोश्च मरुराय जे पिता ददस्यामत्तव रुद्रप्रणीतौ मान्तो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानोऽवधिः पितरं मोतमातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीरिषः मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषि मानो कोशो मानो अश्वेषु रीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीर्ह विश्वन्तो नमसा विधीमते आरात्ते गोघ्न उत पौरुषग्ने क्षयद्वीराय सोम्नमस्मे ते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधि च देव ब्रूह्यदा च नः शर्म यच्छुधिबर्हाः स्तुहि श्रुतं कर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहद्नुमुग्रं मृदा चरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्निपपन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतुर्विनक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरा मघवद्भ्यस्तनुष्वमेढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृदय मेढुष्टमशिवतमा शिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृत्यं वसान बिभ्रदागहि विकिरीदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेतयोन्यमस्मिन्निवपन्तु सहस्राणि सहस्रबाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तास्तामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाकृधि सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्या आं ते सागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवेऽन्तरिक्षे भवा अधि नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठाः सर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठाः सर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवा विलोहितः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कपर्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविध्यन्ति पातरेषु विपतो जनान् ये पथिरक्षय ऐलभृदा युज्युतः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति श्रिकावन्तो निषङ्गिनः ये तावन्तस्य भूयागुंसश्च विदु ते सागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्यां ये एन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं वातो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणादश प्रचीतीर्दशोतीचीर्दशोध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृदयन्तु ते यश्च नो द्वेषितं वोचं भेदधामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् यो रुद्रो अग्नो यो अप्सु य ओषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वा भुवना भुवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमुष्टु हि यस्य शुषुधन्वायो विश्वस्य क्षयति भेषजस्य यक्ष्वा आमहे सो ओ मनसायं रुद्रं नमो ओभेर्देवमसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तु भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः मे विश्वभे सजो यगं शिवामिभ्यमर्शनः ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्युमर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वान् वयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तकः तेनान्नेनाप्यायस्व नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदाशिवोम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ महे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं मारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ निधनपतये नमः निधनपतान्तकाय नमः ऊर्ध्वाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः भवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः सर्वाय नमः सर्वलिङ्गाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः ज्वलाय नमः ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः एतत् सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गस्थापयति पानिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वे नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्य मा भवो भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकर्णाय नमो बलविकर्णाय नमो बलवलि नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः
सर्वभूतमनाय नमो
मनाय नमः अघोरेभ्यो घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरथरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्तेऽस्तु रूपेभ्यः ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् ईशान सर्वविद्यानाम् ईशान सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपते ब्रह्मणोऽधिपते ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो ॐ नमो हिरण्यवाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अंबिकाय उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान्
मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् सौराष्ट्रे सोमनाथं च श्रीशैले मल्लिकार्जुनम् उज्जैन्यं महाकालं ओङ्कारं ममलेश्वरम् परल्यां वैद्यनाथं च डाकिन्यां भीमशङ्करां सेतु वन्दे तु रामेशं नागेशं दारुकावने वारणस्यां तु विश्वेशं त्र्यम्बकं गौतमीतटे हिमालये च केदारं घुष्मेशं च शिवालये एतानि ज्योतिर्लिङ्गानि सायं प्रातपठेन्नर सप्तजन्मकृतं पापं स्मरणेन विनश्यते करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा परार्धं वेदमविदितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षेयमामृतात् 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षेयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षेयमामृतात् ॐ महादेव शिव शङ्कर शम्भो मा कान्तहर त्रिपुरारे मृत्युञ्जय वृषभध्वज शूलिन गङ्गाधर मृडमदनारे हर शिव शङ्कर गौरीशं वन्दे गङ्गाधरमीशं शिवरुद्रं पशुपतिमीशानं कलये काशीपुरीनाथं जय शम्भो शिव गौरी शङ्कर जय शम्भो शिव गौरी शङ्कर जय शम्भो नमः पार्वतीपतये हर 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 महादेव शम्भो ॐ शुद्धबालः सर्वशुद्धबालो मणिबालस्तस्मिन्नाशेताः श्वेताक्षरुडस्ते रुद्राय वसुपतये कर्णाज्ञामावलिप्ता रौद्रनभोरूपाः पार्जन्याः गङ्गे चमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदा सिन्धु कावेरी स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यताम्
प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय. We'll now commence our Satyanarayan Puja, everyone. Thank you for coming close. Satyanarayan Puja is a family puja, and you are all our family. So we will join together as one family today to perform as Guruji performs the puja. Today we have Pandit Hardat performing the puja. Today is Guru Purnima. And so to commemorate the occasion, we have him performing the puja. We'll listen to Satyanarayan Katha, Guru Katha as well. We'll perform a little bit of Guru Puja. So I hope you've brought something extra special for Guruji. And at the end, we'll have just a couple of speeches. If anyone would like to say something, we'll keep it short and sweet. And then Arti. So right now we'll perform Satyanarayan Puja. And we'll have an opportunity for everyone to do Archana. Throw 108 flowers on Satyanarayan Swami. If you have your flowers, if not, please visit the Puja store to purchase a bunch for yourself. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Om Dhyanam. Om Dhyaya Satyam Gunatitam Gunatraye Samanvitam Lokanatham Trilokesham Kaustubhabharanam Harim Neelavarnam Pitavastram Srivatsapadabhushitam Govindam Gokulanandam Brahmadhyerapi Pujitam Shri Satyanarayane Namah Dhyanam Samarpayami Namahagum Arghyam. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Namahagum Arghyam. Om Vyakta Vyakta Swarupaya Rishya Pataye Namah Maya Nivedito Bhaktya Arghyam Pratigrihitam. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Arghyam Samarpayami Namahagum Padhyam Narayanam Namastestu Narakara Vartaraka Padhyam Grahana Devesha Mama Saukhyam Vivardhaya. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Padhyam Samarpayami Namahagum Achmanyam. Om Mandakine Astu Yatvari Sarva Papaharam Shubham Tadiram Kalpatam Deva Samagachyatam Tvaya. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Achmaniyam Samarpayami Namahagum. Panchamritas. Om Snanam Panchamritam Deva Grahana Purushottama Anathanatha Sarvagya Givarna Paranati Priya. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Panchamrita Snanam Samarpayami Namahagum. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Shodhotoktak Snanam Samarpayami Namahagum. Gange Yamane Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Jalyasmin Sanidhim Kuru. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Snanam Samarpayami Namahagum. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namah Snanam Samarpayami Namahagum. Om Namo Narayanaya Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Veda Sukta Samayukte Yagyasama Samanvite Sarvavarna Prade Deva Vasasi Pratigrihyatam. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Vastram Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. 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 Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Brahma Vishnu Maheshena Nirmitam Brahma Sutrakam Yagyopavitadanena Priyatam Kamalapati. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Yagyopavitam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Gandhadvara Dhuradarsha Nityapushta Karishinim Ishwarim Sarvabhutanam Tamiho Pakveshriyam. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Om Shri Kanda Chandanam Divyam Gandhadhyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surashrestha Chandanam Pratigrihyatam. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Chandanam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Sinduram Shobhanam Raktam Sobhagyam Priyavardhanam Kamada Mokshadam Chaiva Sinduram Pratigrihitam. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Sinduram Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Kumkum Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Shri Satyanarayana Pushpam Akshatam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Mallikadi Sugandhini Malityadini Ve Prabho Mayaritani Pushpani Pujartam Pratigrihitam. Om Shri Satyanarayanaye Namaha. Pushpamala Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Pushpam Samarpayami Namaha Gum. Everyone is now invited to perform Archana with us. This is where we'll be calling the 108 names of Satyanarayan Bhagwan. So please, if you can get your petals and come closer, as close as you can, to throw some petals. Every time we say Namaha, I always like to say that the names are very easy to follow. In fact, you know 3 out of the 4 parts of every name. That's Om, Satya, and Namaha. The name in between after Satya is different. But Om Satya, the name, and Namaha is what you already know. If you can please chant with us. Om Satyadevaya Namaha. Om Satyatmane Namaha. Om Satyabhutaya Namaha. Om Satyapurushaya Namaha. Om Satyanathaya Namaha. Om Satyasakshine Namaha. Om Satyayogaya Namaha. Om Satyajnanaya Namaha. Om Satyajnanapriyaya Namaha. Om Satyanidhaye Namaha. Om Satyasambhavaya Namaha. Om Satyaprabhuve Namaha. Om Satyeshwaraya Namaha. Om Satyakarmane Namaha. Om Satyapavitraya Namaha. Om Satyamangalaya Namaha. Om Satyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Satyaprajapate Namaha. Om Satyavikramanaaya Namaha. Om Satyasiddhaya Namaha. Om Satyachyutaya Namaha. Om Satyaviraya Namaha. Om Satyabodhaya Namaha. Om Satyadharmaya Namaha. Om Satyagrajaya Namaha. Om Satyasamtushtaya Namaha. Om Satyavarahaya Namaha. Om Satyaparayanaaya Namaha. Om Satyapurnaya Namaha. Om Satyoshadhaya Namaha. Om Satyashashvataya Namaha. Om Satyapravardhanaya Namaha. Om Satyavibhave Namaha. Om Satyajeshthaya Namaha. Om Satyashreshthaya Namaha. Om Satyavikramane Namaha. Om Satyadhanvine Namaha. Om Satyamedhaya Namaha. Om Satyadishaya Namaha. Om Satyakritave Namaha. Om Satyakalaya Namaha. Om Satyavatsalaya Namaha. Om Satyavasave Namaha. Om Satyamedhaya Namaha. Satyarudraya Namaha. Om Satyabrahmane Namaha. Om Satyamritaya Namaha. Om Satyavedangaya Namaha. Om Satyachaturatmane Namaha. Om Satyabhoktre Namaha. Om Satyashuchaye Namaha. Om Satyarjitaya Namaha. Om Satyendraya Namaha. Om Satyasangaraya Namaha. Om Satyasvargaya Namaha. Om Satyaniyamaya Namaha. Om Satyamegdhaya Namaha. Om Satyavidyaya Namaha. Om Satyapiyushaya Namaha. Om Satyamayaya Namaha. Om Satyamohaya Namaha. Om Satyasurannandaya Namaha. Om Satyasagaraya Namaha. Om Satyatapase Namaha. Om Satyasinghaya Namaha. Om Satyamrigaya Namaha. Om Satyalokapalakaya Namaha. Om Satyasthithaya Namaha. Om Satyadikpalakaya Namaha. Om Satyadhanurdharaya Namaha. Om Satyambujaya Namaha. Om Satyavakyaya Namaha. Om Satyagurave Namaha. Om Satyanyaya Namaha. Om Satyasakshine Namaha. Om Satyasamvritaya Namaha. Om Satyasampradaya Namaha. Om Satyavahne Namaha. Om Satyavayave Namaha. Om Satyashikaraya Namaha. Om Satyanandaya Namaha. Om Satyadhirajaya Namaha. Om Satyashipadaya Namaha. Om Satyaguhyaya Namaha. Om Satyodaraya Namaha. Om Satyahridayaya Namaha. Om Satyakamalaya Namaha. Om Satyanalaya Namaha. Om Satyahastaya Namaha. Om Satyavahave Namaha. Om Satyamukhaya Namaha. Om Satyajihvaya Namaha. Om Satyodhoshtyaya Namaha. Om Satyanashikaya Namaha. Om Satyashrotraya Namaha. Om Satyachakshushe Namaha. Om Satyashirase Namaha. Om Satyamukhtaya Namaha. Om Satyambaraya Namaha. Om Satyabharanaya Namaha. Om Satyayudhaya Namaha. Om Satyashivallabhaya Namaha. Om Satyaguptaya Namaha. Om Satyapushkaraya Namaha. Om Satyadhridaya Namaha. Om Satyabhamavatarkaya Namaha. Om Satyagriharupine Namaha. Om Satyapraharanayudhaya Namaha. Shri Satyanarayan Ashtota Shatanamavali Sampurnam. Thank you, everyone. Jai. Everyone please have a seat. Jai. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Vanaspatir Sodbhuto Gandhadhyo Gandottama Agriyah Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihita. Om Shri Satyanarayane Namaha. Dhupam Samarpayami Namaha. ॐ साजं च वर्तिसंयुक्तं वाहिनायोजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः दीपं दर्शयामि नमः गुं नैवेद्यम् ॐ घृतपक्वे हविष्यान्नं पायसं च शर्करं नानाविधं च नैवेद्यं विष्णु मे प्रतिगृह्यताम् ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि नमः गुं आचमनीयम् ॐ सर्वपापहरं दिव्यं गाङ्गेयं निर्मलं जलम् आचमनं मया दत्तं गृहीत्वा पुरुषोत्तम ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः आचमन्यं समर्पयामि नमः गुं लवङ्कर्पूरसंयुक्तं ताम्बूलं सुरपूजितं प्रीत्या गृहाण देवेश मम सौख्यं विवर्धय ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः ताम्बूलं समर्पयामि फलं समर्पयामि दक्षिणं समर्पयामि नमः ॐ चतुर्विधसमायुक्तं घृतेन च सुपूजितं नीराजनेन संसृष्टे भवत्येव जगत्पते ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्तरकृतानि च तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा परे परे ॐ श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः नीराञ्जनज्योतिः समर्पयामि नमः गुं ॐ नमो श्री सत्यनारायणे नमः प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। We'll have everyone to bring their prasad now. Everyone please form a line. We'll have some bhajans and kirtans done in the meanwhile.
शिवाय च शिवतराय च हर हर महादेव शंभो। ॐ श्री महादेवाय नमः तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमः शिवाय नमस्तयस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ हर 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 महादेव शंभो।
से निराला गोरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला गोरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला गोरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं, ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला गोरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। उनका डमरू दम दम बोले, उनका डमरू दम दम बोले, अगम निगम के वेद खोले। ऐसा भक्तों का रखवाला कोई और नहीं, ऐसा भक्तों का रखवाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं, ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। काया जब जब करवत बदले, काया जब जब करवत बदले, पाप चमकते अगले पिछले। ऐसा जोत जलाने वाला कोई और नहीं, ऐसा जोत जलाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं, ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, भोलेनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं, कोई और नहीं।
शिव शंकर नट राजा, मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा। हे शिव शंकर नट राजा, मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा। मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा। दिन करता मैं नाम जपो तेरा। शिव 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 गूंजत मन मेरा। शिव 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 गूंजत मन मेरा। तुम हो मेरे प्रभु, तुम ही कृपालु। तुम हो मेरे प्रभु, तुम ही कृपालु। कल समर शिव शंकर नटराजा मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा मैं तो जन्म जन्म का दास तेरा।
प्रेम से बोल श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। Let us now join together in our final prarthana, our final prayers to Satyanarayan Swami. Om Satyanarayanam Devam Vandeham Kamadam Prabhum लीलया वितता विश्वा येन तस्मै नमो नमः। ध्यायेत् सदा सवित्रमण्डलमध्यवर्ती नारायण सरिसरजासने सन्निविष्टः केयूरवान् कनकुण्डलवान् किरीटी हारिहिरण्मय रिपुघृत शङ्खचक्रः। जय कृष्ण जगन्नाथ जय वैकुंठनाथ का जय देव कृपा सिंधु जय लक्ष्मीपते प्रभु। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। And our Satyanarayan Puja cannot be complete without Satyanarayan Vrat Katha, the glories, singing the glories and understanding the story of Bhagwan Satyanarayan. So please join with me everyone as we sing Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. Jai Jai Narayan Narayan Hari Hari Swami Narayan Narayan Hari Hari Jai Jai Narayan Narayan Hari Hari Swami Narayan Narayan Hari Hari तेरे लीला सबसे न्यारी न्यारी हरि हरि तेरे लीला सबसे न्यारी न्यारी हरि हरि जय जय नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि जय जय नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि ओ एकदान निशारण्ये ऋषिया शौनकादया पप्रचुर्मुनिया सर्वे सूतं पौराणिकं खलु व्रतेना तपसां किं वा प्राप्यते वाञ्छितं फलं तत्सर्वं श्रोतुम् इच्छामः कथाय स्वामहामुने नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि नारदेनेव सम्पृष्टो भगवान् कमलापति सुरार्षये यथैवाह चक्षुर्ध्वं समासिता एकदा नारदो योगी पुराणो ग्रहकाङ्क्षया पर्यतान् विविधान् लोकान् मृत्युलोकमुपागता नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि जय जय नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि जय जय नारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि सत्यनारायण नारायण हरि हरि One day, Ekada, in the Naimisharanya forest, Sutji, who is a great Muni, gathered with tens of thousands of other Munis, 88,000 Rishis and Munis. And they were gathered there to listen to the Katha, to the stories of Bhagwan. And they asked Sutji, they say, Sutji, what is the greatest sacrifice that we can make for Bhagwan, for our Lord, so that He can fulfill all of our desires? What is it that we can do to elevate ourselves as people so that Bhagwan can help us? Sutji says that the same question that you have asked has been asked by Narad Muni. Narad Muni asked the very same question to Bhagwan Vishnu. And what does he say? That Narad Muni was once traveling in the verses we just read. Narad Muni traveled and he came upon earth and he saw the people of earth. They were suffering, there was disease, there was poverty. And he wanted to know of a way that the people of earth can elevate themselves. And so right away, what did he do? He ran to Bhagwan Vishnu. And he says, Bhagwan Vishnu, can you help me? He asked the same question, what is something that the people of earth can do to elevate themselves? And before Bhagwan Vishnu gave him the answer, he said, Narad Muni, you've done a great thing today. You've asked a question not for yourself, but for the welfare of others. He praised Narad Muni. And he says, because you have done this, I will give you the answer that you seek. And so he tells Narad Muni about this puja called Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. Why is it called Satyanarayan Vrat Katha? Not just Satyanarayan Puja, not just Satyanarayan Vrat, or not just Satyanarayan Katha. It is because what we do here, as we have done today, is Vrat. It is a penance. It is something that we have to do not only when we come to the mandir to perform the puja. You have started, or you should have started, this Vrat since the morning. As you made the arrangement in your mind to come here to the mandir today, that is when the Vrat started. We should make preparations. We should have a clean mind about what we're thinking about. And we perform this penance in the form of puja here today. And afterwards, we hear the words of this katha. These words, this story, comes from the book itself. It is not just me speaking them. And so when we combine these three things, the puja, the katha, and the vrat, then it becomes Satyanarayana Vrat Katha. And once we perform this, Bhagwan says that this will uplift us in life. That this puja, this vrat, this katha will elevate us, make us better in life. Now, Sutji, he told this story that Narad Muni went to Bhagwan Vishnu. He told the Rishis and Munis the puja that you had to do. And there was 88,000 of them gathered. So let's take a look at Sutji Maharaj for 1 second. Because Sutji is a very important character. We do not hear of his name very much, except when we read this story and a couple of others. But can you imagine how great this Rishi must have been to have been preaching to 88,000 other Rishis? Not 88,000 people. These were enlightened people, Rishis and Munis. And so he began to preach to them. In fact, they were asking him questions. Could we assume that Sutji is older than all of these people? Could we assume that Sutji was the eldest among them, and that's why he was in that position to answer their questions? Or maybe it is that Suji has read more of the texts, has read more of our scriptures than all of them, which is why he is able to answer their questions. Or what is it that made Suji, in that sense, an acharya, or a guru to all of these rishis and munis? I think the answer might be that Suji had the drive to be a guru. Regardless of if he read more texts, if he understood more about Bhagwan, if he meditated more and understood through dhyanam, we can say that he had the drive to do so. Because you can only do so if you have the motivation. You cannot sit down for hours and hours unless you have the motivation, ichha shakti, unless you have the willpower to do so. And we can assume that Suji Maharaj had this power within him. This tells us that ordinary people like you and I, we need a guru in life. If Sutji was the guru to all of these rishis and munis, if they needed to look up to someone, if they needed someone to go to ask questions, what about you and me? What is it that we can do to elevate our own selves? Who is it that we can go to ask these types of questions? They all came to know all of the stories, all of the itihasa, and all of the lessons that day itself. That is because Sutji, we can say, was a guru. Today is Guru Purnima, so aside from the Satyanarayan Katha that we just read, let's speak a little bit more about who a guru is. The guru is, I always say, a shortcut in a race. The guru is a cheat code in a game. And the guru is the answers to the test that you're going to take. He's the test bank where you go to find all of the answers. We come to the guru to learn the truth because the guru knows the truth in the most efficient way possible. If you're trying to get from point A to point B, he can tell you how to get there. Otherwise, we might end up taking different paths in life. And in this beautiful text named the Guru Gita, someone speaks to other rishis as well. Someone speaks to rishis and munis and he answers their questions. Let us see who was it that also spoke in the Guru Gita. Rishya uvacha Suta Suta Mahapragya Nigamagama Paragam Guru Swarupam Asmakam Bruhi Sarvamalapaham. Suta Suta Mahapragya. It was Sutji as well that spoke about the Guru to these rishis and munis in the same forest. So in the Guru Gita, the rishis and munis also asked questions to Sutji Maharaj as they did in the Satyanarayan Vrat Katha. And what do they say to Sutji? They say, "O Sut, the wise one, Mahapragya, who has acquired thorough mastery over the nigamas and agamas, please narrate to us the real and true nature of the Guru, which has the power to remove all impurities." Even the katha they're saying has the power to remove impurities from your life. And what does Sutji narrate to them? Japastapo vratam tirtha Yagyodhanam tataivacha Guru tattva mavigyaya Sarva vyartham bhavet priye. He says, japam, austerities, religious observances, pilgrimage, sacrifices, or charity. He says all of these become wasted without understanding and serving the Guru. All of these things that we try to do in life become wasted, even though they're so great. They can provide us so much merit if we do not understand and if we do not serve the Guru. Because if you're going to Kashi, if you're going to a pilgrimage, and you're going to take darshan, that trip would be beneficial. It would be very good for you. But without understanding the purpose of going to Kashi, the blessings that you can attain from going there, then the trip may be wasted. Without having the right devotion, bhakti, all of these things we can get an answer to by going to our Guru. And once we have done that, the trip becomes fruitful. The trip becomes worthwhile. So before we do anything, we have to follow the steps and go to our Guru. Let's now sing about someone who has done exactly this. Someone who wrote a text speaking about their Guru first before anything else. What did they say? Jo sumirat siddhi hoy, gananayak karibar vadna, karo anugrah soy, buddhi rashi shubha gun sadana, pando guru padkan, कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि, महामोहतम पुंज, जासु वचन रवि कर निकर, जय जय राम जय जय राम, 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम. Tulsidas ji, he writes in the first sortha in the Ramcharitmanas that I rever the lotus feet of my Guru, the ocean of grace, Hari in human form, whose words are like a flood of sunlight on the deep darkness of powerful ignorance. Tulsidas ji was such a great man that before he did anything, before he was even acclaimed to be great, before he achieved this greatness, before he did anything, he bowed to his Guru. And also, not only in these verses that he write about his Guru in the Sortha, but the first chaupai he dedicates to his Guru as well. Let's see what he said. Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
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 Oh, Pando Guru Pada Padma Paraga, Pando Guru Pada Padma Paraga, Suruchi Subhas Saras Anuraga.
Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Oh, Ami Amuri Mai Churan Charu, Ami Amuri Mai Churan Charu, Saman Sakal Bhavaruj Parivaru.
Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Jai
ज्योति श्री गुरुपद नख मणिगण ज्योति सुमिरत दिव्य दृष्टि हिय होती।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
हो दलन मोहतम सो सुप्रकाशु दलन मोहतम सो सुप्रकाशु बरे भाग उर आवहि जासु।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
सिया राम जय जय राम।
सिया राम जय जय राम।
Tulsidas Ji writes, I rever the pollen like dust of the lotus feet of my Guru, bright, fragrant, sweet, and full of the flavor of love, a pure powder of the root of ambrosia that heals all ills of life. He says that he bows to the feet of his Guru, but not only to the feet of his Guru, to the pollen-like dust of the feet of the Guru. So not only does he have reverence for the Guru's feet, but even the dust that comes from the Guru's feet, that remains after the Guru takes a step, he worships that very pollen-like dust. And I always say that the pollen-like dust is a very specific word he places in here. Because when we look at how pollen interacts, it's a very specific thing. Pollen is used to spread. Pollen comes from flowers. And so if dust is like pollen, it means that it is used to spread and grow more flowers. So he says that this dust is pollen-like. It is used to spread more. But what is it spreading? It is spreading knowledge, vidya. It's not just regular dust that flows about. When you and I walk, we leave dust on the ground. But when the Guru walks, he or she leaves pollen-like dust. What is the regular dust? Regular dust is like gossip. Regular dust is words that are being spoken that have no educational significance. It is something that is being talked about, but that does not elevate our lives. And so, regular dust can spread. It can blow from one place to another. That is because it is like gossip. This is something that in our community, it's I would say almost like a plague. Every single where you go, every single person you meet, they gossip. Sometimes it is lighthearted, sometimes it's not so lighthearted. But regardless of what it is, speaking ill about others and speaking just to speak something are two things that a guru should and will never do. Because when the Guru speaks, it is to give education. It is to give knowledge. It is to give more understanding to the chela. He says in the verse, Tulsidas Ji, Shri Guru Pada Nakha Mana Gani Jyoti. The Guru's nails on his feet, they shine just like money, like jewels. And remembering them gets rid of all of our ignorance. What does this mean? I don't know if you know about your Guru's feet, if it shines that bright, if they get pedicures. I don't know. But this verse is not talking about that. It is talking about the fact that when we look at the Guru's feet, which we should take as education, or we should take as something to follow, that the nails should attract our eyes. They're like money. Money means gems. And if they are like a gem, then we want to go after a gem. We want to follow that gem in order to get it. This is natural. If we see something shiny and bright, we are attracted towards it. And so the Guru's feet turns that education that we need into a gem. And as we're following this money, this gem, what happens is we notice that we have been following the Guru all along. We've been following in the same footsteps as the Guru. We have found that the Chela has now found the Guru's footprints, has walked in the same steps as the Guru, even though he's just looking at the money, the gems of the Guru. And that's okay, because the Guru's feet are attractive. The nails of the Guru's feet should attract us to his path. There's a beautiful verse that says, Dhyana moolam gurur murti, puja moolam gurur padam, mantra moolam gurur vakyam, moksha moolam gurur kripa. The verse says, the root of my meditation, of my dhyanam, is the form of my Guru. The root of my worship, of my puja, is the feet of my Guru. The root of my chantings is the words of the Guru. And the root of my salvation is the blessing of my Guru. There's a beautiful explanation of this prayer online that says the form of the Guru becomes the basis of our meditation. The Guru provides us a focal point to go beyond the limitations that we normally meditate upon. The lotus feet of the Guru, it becomes the foundation of our puja, of our worship. It symbolizes our surrendering and our devotion. The words and the teachings of the Guru become the root of our spiritual practices, guiding us towards liberation. And finally, it is the Guru's blessings, the grace and compassion of the Guru. And only by that we can attain liberation or moksha. The Guru, as we know, is the final way to understand this truth, Satya, as we see Satyanarayan, as they have the wisdom to lead us there. As we were doing Archana today, I hope that you noticed that one of the name was Satya Gurave Namaha. Bhagwan Satyanarayan, he resides as the form of Satya Gurave Namaha, the truthful Guru. He is Guru himself. And as we say in our prayers, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Bhagwan is our Guru if we do not have a Guru. And we place such reverence of Bhagwan into the feet of the Guru. Today, we are very blessed to have our very own Guruji, Pandit Hardat Ashwar here. I say Guruji all the time, so much so that I forget to explain who he is to some people. Guruji is my Guru who has allowed me to be able to sit here and present this katha to you. He has taught me everything about Panditai, about our scriptures, Satyanarayan Katha. He has taught me all about that. And I am more than thankful, more than grateful to be still here learning in his presence, being able to continually take his darshan, to take his ashirvad as well. Thank you, Guruji, for all that you do. This entire community, this entire mandir is built by Guru with the help of many others, of course, but it is through his leadership that we're able to enjoy this beautiful atmosphere, to enjoy katha, bhajan, whatever it is that we come to mandir for. We're able to understand and appreciate all of that because of the leadership of Pandit Hardat Ashwar. Please give him a round of applause, everyone. Guruji is always there for me no matter what. maybe I said this last year, but I'll say it again. Whether I call Guruji and he's on the only vacation that he takes for the year, he picks up my call and helps me to do whatever it is that I need to do, to learn whatever I need to learn. And he's always been there for me. Guruji, along with Guruma as well, who is not present today, but Auntie Sita, I'm sure, provides so much help to Guruji that he is able to do what he's doing. I don't believe that Guruji would be able to do what he does without his Dharmapatni, without his wife present to allow us to all appreciate his work. Thank you, Guruji, for all that you do, and for Auntie Sita as well, Guruma, for all that you do. This entire puja is dedicated, this entire day is dedicated to you, and we have all come out, or at least most of us have come out for that purpose. Saying so, we have a few items now that we would like to get to. These are dedications by your chelas, and we would like to ask them to speak, to say a few words. So I have asked a couple of you already, but if I have not asked you to say something, please forgive me, and if you can prepare 30 seconds of something to say right now as we join in this beautiful bhajan dedicated to Guruji. It's a very beautiful Guru bhajan. Avo Gurudev darshan dijo, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। आवो गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। ब्रह्मा तुम ही हो विष्णु, तुम हो शंकर रूपा। तुम ही हो ब्रह्मा तुम ही हो विष्णु, तुम हो शंकर रूपा। सृष्टि स्थिति लय स्वरूप तुम हो आनंद रूपा। सृष्टि स्थिति लय स्वरूप तुम हो आनंद रूपा। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। अनाथ के नाथ दीन बंधु, तुम हो आनंद रूपा। अनाथ के नाथ दीन बंधु, तुम हो आनंद रूपा। अज्ञान नाशक शरीर संरक्षक, आत्मज्ञान प्रकाश। अज्ञान नाशक शरण संरक्षक, आत्मज्ञान प्रकाश। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता, तुम हो जगत के दाता। बोलो गुरु महाराज की जय। Thank you everyone for bearing with us so far. We'll now have a couple of speeches by our chelas, by Guruji's chelas. First we'll have Sarah to say a few words. If Sarah can please come on up. Sarah is obviously someone who has been with our temple for many, many years and is one of our first chelas by Guruji since we were in the old temple, since we were in the old mandir.
Sitaram, everyone. I prepared a speech this time. Today and always, I thank Bhagwan for bringing Guruji into my life. We've known each other for many years. Actually, he's known me for more than half of my lifetime on this earth. Guruji has always been with me and my family at every great and sad moment with unwavering support and love. He never judges, but listens, and always has wise words of wisdom. I'm sure many of us can agree with this. He gives us knowledge, time, support, and unconditional love to so many of us, never wanting anything in return. If there's anything he does ask for, is for us to take his positive messages in his katha and learn from them and live them in our lives, and to always find a way to give back, seva, to our community and to our people in our own way. Today, I look at all the amazing kids, youths, and adults that walk such an amazing path in life because of his guidance. Sunday, I walked into temple and I went into the Puja store getting my things ready, and I popped in to see who was sitting, and I looked at the altar. I saw Suraj doing Lingam Puja. I saw Sabrina getting ready, to do singing. I saw Jason doing tabla. And I said, where has the time gone where Guruji can leave and not worry about what's happening here? It's just like time just went by, and he never wants to, he likes his time in May, but he never wants to hog that time for himself. He wants people to learn from him and to carry on what he has started here, which I think is admirable. Guruji, thank you so much for all that you do for everyone in our community. I feel spoiled because not everyone has the opportunity to have their gurus so close and near to them. I can pick up the phone, I can text you, I see you all the time, and not all of us have that opportunity. Yaro, myself, Shankar, and Nalini will always be here to support you, and we are so blessed to be a part of your journey in this lifetime. Thank you.
Up next, I'd like to call Lena as well. Thank you so much, Sarah, for those heartfelt words. I'd like to call my sister Lena. She's my Guru Behen. We've all been raised together, and happy to see her here today and to give her contributions.
Sitaram, namaste to everybody, and happy Guru Purnima, Guruji. I know I'm not here as often as I was once long ago, but I still have you in every part of my day with the lessons and values that you have taught us. Especially being in the Bal video class, I think that's where a lot of core memories come from. Being a part of this organization has taken me so far and has led me to a path I'm really happy with, and I think that's all because of your guidance and your light. And I just wish that on this Guru Purnima that you continue to learn from all the teachers of the world, the mountains, the sky, the waters, everything. Because I think that's what makes you such a great teacher and a guru to all of us, is because you continue to learn and you continue to share without any wanting any reward back in return. I think the only reward you could expect from us is that we want to make you proud. And I hope that we've done that so far. And on behalf of myself, my brother Parvesh, and my husband Ajay and our families, we just wish you all the best and just continued success, good health, and everything that you dream of.
Thank you, Lena. We'll have a rendition by Gauri. I believe that Gauri has prepared something special for Guruji. Gauri, if you can please come on up. Gauri, of course, she's one of the newest students of Guruji, and she has taken Diksha, was it last year or the year before? The year before. Okay, so she is one of the newest, but she's one of the most loving and most passionate students. We have different kind of students, Guruji, I'm sure you know that. Some of us loving, some of us not so loving. Some of us will show our appreciation and our love. Some of us are very shy, and that's okay. And Gauri would like to, she's prepared this item for you, and so she would like to show it. Go ahead, Gauri.
Sitaram, everyone. I dedicate this bhajan to my Guruji and my Guruma. Guru Re Brahma, Guru Re Vishnu, Guru Re Devo Maheshwara, Guru Re Brahma, Guru Re Vishnu, Guru Re Devo Maheshwara, Guru Re Saksha Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Charan namostute, Guru Baba. Charan namostute, Guru Baba. Vidyadayaka, Guru Baba. Vidyadayaka, Guru Baba. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Guru Baba. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Guru Baba. Shant Swarupa, Guru Baba. Shant Swarupa, Guru Baba. Shant Swarupa, Guru Baba. Passion Swarupa, Guru Baba. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Guru Guruji, for teaching me everything in your kata.
Thank you so much, Gauri. Up next, we'll have Vishnu and Tusara. Also, some of our newer chelas, so glad to see that they're stepping up to say something. After this, we'll have a rendition by, I believe, the Balavidya students. They're performing one task.
Sitaram everyone and Sitaram Guruji. Thank you for everything that you've done and taught us. You've done an amazing job and we can't thank you enough for that. Thank you.
Sitaram Guruji, I just wanted to say I've learned so much from you over the years, so I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you so much, thank you so much. We'll have now the chanting group to perform their item. Of course, these are students that have been taught by Guruji, and it's very fitting that they would like to say something or rather to perform something that they've been taught in classes. And these are students that have learned so much Sanskrit, chantings and stotrams, and it's incredible what they've learned, and it's incredible that they are still here giving us a glimpse of what they've learned as well. So please enjoy.
Shariram Surupam Tatavakanatram Yasashcharuchitram Dhanam Merutulyam Manaschenalagnam Gururam Kripadme Tatakim 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 Karatram dhanam putra pautradi sarvam griham bandhava sarvametadi jatam manascena lagnam gururam kripadme tatakim 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 sarvandadivedo mukhe shastra vidya pravidvadigatyam supatyam karoti manascena lagnam gururam kripadme tatakim 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 videsheshu manya swadeseshu dhanya sadachara vritteshu matto nacharya manascena lagnam gururam kripadme tatakim 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 shama mandare upamupane vinde sada sevitam yasya parane vindam manascena lagnam gururam kripadme tatakim 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 yashovegatam dekshudana pratapat jagatastu sarvam kareya prasada manascena lagnam gururam kripadme tatakim 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 na bhoge na yoge na bhavati raja na kanta mukhe dev चित्तं मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरुरङ्गपद्मे ततः किं 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 अरण्येन वा सास्य गेहेन कार्ये न देहे मनो वर्तते वेकनर्गे मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरुरङ्गपद्मे ततः किं 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 शरीरं स्वरूपं तथा वाक्पदत्तं यशश्चारुचित्रं धनं मेरुतुल्यं मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरुरङ्गपद्मे ततः किं 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 ततः किं
Thank you to the chanting group. This is obviously a Sanskrit chanting that they have just completed and taught by Guruji as well. Is there anyone else that would like to say a few words? Please come up now. Thank you, Uncle Kamo. Anyone else that would like to come up? You can use the mic as well if you like. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us, everyone. We have just a couple more things to complete before we finish. We'll be performing our Guru Puja right now. We're indeed blessed, as Sarah said, to have Guruji here with us. And one of our traditions, one of our things that we'd like to do is perform puja on Guruji himself. The reason that we do this is because it is something that we can do to honor him as he is existing today. And so all of our chelas, or all of his chelas, please gather around and we'll perform Guru Puja. Thank you.
Gurave Namaha. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaram Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Chalacharam Tatpadam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurve sarvalokanam bhisaje bhavaroginam tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanativiradhasya jnananjanashalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Padhyam Samarpayami Namaha. Om Ushnodakam Nirmalam Cha Sarvasogandha Sanyuktam Padapakshalanathanam Tattam Te Pratigrihyatam चन्दनं समर्पयामि नमः गन्धद्वारां दुरादर्शां नित्यपुष्टां करीशिनीम् ईश्वरीगं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियम् ॐ ताय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादाक्षशिरोर्वाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमः गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः
दक्षजोः सूर्यो जायत श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणश्च मुखादग्निरजायत सद्गुरुदेवाय नमः हरिः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षः पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपाद स भूमिगुं सर्वतस्पृष्ट्वा तिष्ठदशाङ्गुलां पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भाव्यं भूतामृततस्वेशानो जदन्येनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमातो जायांस पुरुषः पादोस विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादशामृतं दिवे त्रिपादुर्दौ दैत्पुरुषः पादोसेहा भवत्पुनः ततो विख्वं व्यक्रमत्सासनानसने अभि ततो विराजजायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिजतपश्चात् भूमिमतो पुरः तस्माद्धजना सर्वभूतः संभृतं बृहदाज्यं पशुंस्तास्सक्रे वायुभ्यः नारण्य ग्राम्यास्तजे तस्माद्धजना सर्वभूतरिचः सामानि जज्ञिरे छन्दागुंसि जज्ञिरे तस्माद्धजुषदशमादजायत तस्मादस्वा अजायन्त जे केचो भयादतः गावो हजज्ञिरे तस्माज्जाता अजावयः तं यज्ञम्बरैः प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः तेन देवायजन्त साध्यारिकायस्तजे जत्पुरुषं दददुः कतिधाव्यकल्पयन् मुखाङ्किमस्यासित् किं बाहु किमोरुपाधा उचेते ब्राह्मणोस्य मुखमासीद्बाहुरायण्यः कृतः ऊरु तदसजद्वैः सह पद्भ्यागुं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जादक्षजोः सूर्यो जायत श्रोत्राद्वायुश्च प्राणश्च मुखादग्निरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षगुंसेष्णुरद्योः समवर्तद पद्भ्याम्भो मृदिशः श्रोत्रा तथा लोकाम् अकल्पयन् जत्पुरुषेण हविखा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो शासीदाजङ्ग्रेह्म इद्मः शरद्भवेः सप्ताशासन्परिदयस्त्रिः सप्तसमिदाः कृताः देवा यदग्नन्तन्वानः अवज्ञन् पुरुषं पशुं जज्ञेन जज्ञमयजन्त देवास्तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यसन्न तेहनाकं महिमानः स चन्दयत्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः अद्यः संवृतः पृथिव्यैरसा च विश्रकर्मणः समवर्तदाग्रे तस्य तुष्टाविदद्रूपमेति तन्मर्तस्य देवतमज्ञानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तमादित्यवर्णं तमसः वरस्ताद् तमेव विदित्वादिमृतुमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिस्तरति गर्भे अन्तर्जायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य योनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीरास्तस्मिन् हतस्थुर्भुवनानि विश्वा जो देवेभ्यादपति जो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो जो देवेभ्यो जातो नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मये रुचं ब्रह्मं जनयन्तु देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन्न यस्तैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् स देवा असन्वसे श्रीस्तदे लक्ष्मीश्वत्या बहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमस्विनो व्यात्तं माम् इष्टान्यखाण मुम्मयि खाण सर्वलोकं मयि खाण नमोऽस्तु नन्ताय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादाचिशिरौरुबाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमः नमः कमलनाभाय नमस्ते जलसाहिने नमस्ते केशवानन्द वासुदेव नमोऽस्तु ते आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजभावयुक्तं योगीन्द्रमैड्यं भवरोगवैद्यं श्रीमद्गुरुं नित्यमहं स्मरामि श्रीमद्हंससमारभ्य सनकादिश्च मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां त्रायस्व भुजगन्नाथ गुरुसञ्चारवह्निन दग्धमां कालदृष्टं च त्वामहं शरणागत वाञ्छाकल्पतरुर्भिश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः कस्तूरितिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभां नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुकरे कङ्कणं सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कण्ठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्रीपरिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि बोलिए सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की सत्य सनातन धर्म की गौ माता की भारत माता की गंगा मैया की जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम जय जय श्री सीताराम ओम हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्यमयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो माव तामावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यविन्देयं गामसम्पुरुषानहम् अश्वपूर्वामृतमद्यं हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवीं पोहे श्रीमादेवी जुसतां कांसस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारमार्तां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां दर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपवये श्रियां चन्द्रां प्रवासां सुसाज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यन्तां तं वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोदिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोदविल्लभ तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तो मायन्तराय स्वाय्यलक्ष्मीम् उपैतु मां देवसखा कृतिश्च मणिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिमृत्युं ददातु मे क्षुप्तिपाशमलां ज्येष्ठां लक्ष्मीना सनाम्यहम् अबोधि समृद्धिं च सर्वां निर्गुणमे गृहात् गन्धद्वारां दुर्दासां नित्यपुष्टां करेशिणीम् ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपवये श्रियां मनसा कामाकुतिं वा सत्यमसे महे पशूनां नृपमन्यस्य मयि श्रीश्रयतां न्यसा कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दमं श्रियम्बासय मे कुले मातरं वदमानिले आपसृजन्दुनिधानि चक्लितवसमे गृहे नीचदेवी मातरं श्रियम्बासय मे कुले आर्दां पुष्करिणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गलां पद्मालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्यमयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो माव आर्दाय करणीयष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्यमयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो माव ताम आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावदस्य सान्विन्देयं पुरुषानहं यशुचि जोदाज्यमन्वहं श्रियं पञ्चदशर्जं च श्रीकामं सततं जपेत् पद्मानने पद्मौरो पद्माक्षि पद्मसम्भवे तन्मे वसु पद्माक्षि येन सौख्यलवाम्यहम् अश्वदायि गोदायि धनदायि महाधने धनं मे जुस्तां देवीं सर्वकामश्च देहि मे पुत्रपौत्रधनं धान्यं हस्तस्वादिगभीरथां प्रजानां भवति माता युष्मन्तं करोतु मां धनमग्निर्धनं वायो धनसूर्यो धनं वसो धनमिन्द्रो बृहस्पतिर्वरुण धनमस्मिनो वैनतेय समां पिबन्तु वृत्रः सोमं दनस सोमिनो मह्यं ददातु सोमिना न क्रोधो न तमाश्चर्यं न लोभो न शुभामति भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां श्रीसूक्तं जपेत् सरसिजनिलये सरोजहस्ते धवलतरां सुखगन्धर्वमाल्यशोभे भगवति हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवनभूतिकरि प्रसिद्धमह्यं विष्णुपत्नीं क्षमां देवीं माधवं प्रियां विष्णो प्रियसखी देवीं नमाजुदौ वल्लभां महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् पद्मानने पद्ममिनी पद्मपत्रे पद्मत्रिये पद्मदलाय दाक्षे विश्वप्रिये विश्वमनोनुकूले तत्पादपद्मै सन्निधस्तं आनन्दकर्दमा श्रीदा चिक्लित विस्तृता ऋषय श्रीपुत्रा सश्रीदेवी देवता श्रिया श्रीवत्समायुष्यमारोग्यमाविदाचौ मानं मयीयते धनं धान्यं पशुं बहुशान्तिलाभं बहुभक्तिलाभं बहुलक्ष्मीलाभं शतसंवत्सरं दीर्घमायुः ऋणरोगादिदारिद्र्य पापच्युतमृत्तव भयशोकमनस्तापा नश्यन्तु मम सर्वदा ततश्च विरभु साक्षात् श्रीरमा भगवत्परा रञ्जयन्ति दिशकान्त्यात् विद्युत्सौदामनी यथा ॐ श्री सदे लक्ष्मी सवज्ञा वहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमस्मिन् व्याप्तम् इष्टानि घाण मों मयि घाण सर्वलोकं मयि घाण बोलिए सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की गौरी शंकर भगवान की जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री सीताराम नमः पार्वतीपतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो.
Now we'll have just a few more minutes of Archana. These are prayers, the Guru Stotram. It's something we do every single year. I know we're running a little bit late, but we'll perform this very quickly, and then we'll have a few words by Guruji and Arti. Please enjoy. This will be done by Sabrina.
Happy Guru Purnima, Guruji, and to everyone here. We are so privileged to have you as our Guru, to be in your presence, and to have your teachings be part of our lives. You're an inspiration, and we are who we are today because of you. We are proud of you, and I hope I continue to make you proud all the time. Let us all join in the Guru Stotram. Om Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sthavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yatkinchin Sakalacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chinmayam Vyapiyat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashuddhi Shiroratna Virajita Parambhuja Vedantam Vujusuryo Yaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मनाथ श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिर्नादिश्च गुरु परमदेवतं गुरु परतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम्।
बोलो गुरु महाराज की जय. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for everything that you do, Guruji. If you can please give us a few words.
गुरु मेरी पूजा कोई नहीं दूजा। गुरु मेरी पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। गुरु मेरी पूजा कोई नहीं दूजा। गुरु मेरी पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। गुरु मेरी पूजा कोई नहीं दूजा। गुरु मेरी पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा। गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरु मेरी पूजा कोई नहीं दूजा। गुरु मेरी पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। गुरु मेरी पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। गुरु मेरे पार ब्रह्म मन में समा जा। ओम वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। भवानी शङ्करो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वास्य रूपिणं। यभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धाः स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरं। वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरु शङ्कररूपिणं। यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्रसर्वस्य वन्दते। श्री भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय. Jai Sitaram, everyone. So much has been said already. I think I'll just wrap up the evening by saying thank you for coming out and celebrating Guru Purnima with us. It is always a blessed occasion to, we have so many Purnimas in the year. Anybody know how many Purnimas we have in the year? How many? 12, 13. 12, 13, depending on how things go. So it comes once a month. How many Ekadashis do we have in the year? 24, 26, depending. How many Pradosh do we have in the year? 24, 25, depending. Good. How many Chaturdasi do we have in the year? Same thing, 24, 26. So you see, if we fast all these days, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayodasi, Chaturdasi, Purnima, we'll become full-fledged vegetarians. Because the year will give us enough of fasting to do. All I would like to advise all the little children, especially the young ones tonight, lots of teachings have been given here. There is no shortage of teachings. Recently we have had to put a hold on the chanting classes because of my schedule. It's been a little hectic, but we figured a way how to manage that. We're going to start back in September to continue to give the Gyan to all the children. The Balvidya classes will be resuming in September. All the children, please put your name down. Let's get you back into the Balvidya program to get you back to where you were. They're all very, very bright kids. The Gita classes to our adult classes, all of them, we start full-fledged back in September. But there is no short of knowledge here at this temple. No, never ever short of it. Wherever our children go and perform, wherever they go, you know, they just chanted the Guru Vashtakam by Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya. It may sound a little, slow. It may sound a little bit outdated. Tathakim, 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 Tathakim. But that is written in Sanskrit. When they chant things like that in front of people who have an appreciation for it, then they know the depth of their knowledge. And why is it important to do that, to know the depth of your knowledge? Because knowledge is supposed to help us. Knowledge is supposed to help us elevate. Knowledge is supposed to purify the mind and purify the being. So there's no sort of knowledge here. Wherever our kids go, they stand out. Whether if it's singing or dancing or speaking, they always stand out. They always stand out, including the very boys we taught here as pandits of this temple. I'd like to finish off tonight by saying a few things, a few thank yous. I'd like to thank all my chelas who served this temple. If you have taken Diksha from me, which means I've given you a mantra and you've taken Diksha, your responsibility is not to serve me, but to serve the cause that I'm living for, which is this. This here is your responsibility. Please continue to serve. I'd like to thank all those who have taken Diksha and are continue to serve. Pandit Suraj sits there not because he's good looking only, right? He's sitting there because loyalty is priceless. You know something in loyalty? Anybody know what that is? Loyalty is priceless. There is no price you can give for loyalty. No matter which guru comes, no matter whatever happens, he has always been here. He's one of my loyal shishyas. Sabrina, she's now doing advanced studies in her life. She still does her seva to this temple. She comes here, she teaches, she comes here and she sings, she comes here and she tutors, she does her seva to this temple. That is loyalty. All who do their seva to this temple, God would bless all of you. Varun and Shavi, they are still young, but they are doing so much for this temple in their own way. Kamo is one of my shishya. He took Guru Diksha as well. He still does his work here, although he's pulled by the other side now. He's still here, right? He's still, there we go. He showed me here, steady. He's still here. They're doing their seva. All of them are doing their seva. Sarah, you heard her speak. I've known her for more than half of her life. She does her seva at the temple, right? They have taken Guru Diksha, but they have not forgotten. Anaya, you see all the kids in the Tuesday class, the Tuesday they run the Tuesday Satsangh, they do their seva. They complete the tabla, they sing their bhajans. They're here. Loyalty is priceless, people. And when you show that loyalty to someone, you know, they say when you cross a puddle for someone and you show loyalty to them, they will cross oceans for you. If you cross a little puddle for someone, they'll cross oceans for you. And to everybody who does Sevat for this temple, service for this temple, God will always bless you. You will always, you know, prosper in life. You'll always do well in life because of that love for your Guru. All the little children, one little advice I have for all of you. Stay away from alcohol. You know what that is? Good. How you know what it is? That's my question. Because the people who you're surrounded by people, right? You're surrounded by these little innocent children and they know what alcohol is? Huh? Because their dad drinks. Huh? Dad. I thought you said their dad drinks, but their dad drinks. No, the dad can drink, but their dad drinks. You see what I'm saying? Never ever consume alcohol, all of you. Don't use drugs. All of you little ones here, I'm talking to all of you. This country has made it easy. They have legalized marijuana, right? And we're clapping for them. Put in the Trudeau, because he gave us marijuana. Everybody have their political opinions, but I have mine. They give us marijuana. Everybody can go now and smoke up. You don't know who's dancing and who's smoking up now, right? Now what are they going to do? Because they want to make everybody happy. Toronto is legalizing drinking alcohol in the park. Y'all hear about that? They're legalizing drinking alcohol. What is this place becoming? When we have to take our young children in the park and enjoy family time, now they're testing it out. I hope and pray that the new mayor shuts it down, but she's NDP. She got to please everybody. Do not drink alcohol ever. Don't go to places where alcohol are drunk. You understand me? It is disappointing to see our young children have to tango between the parents to go places where alcohol is. Don't go. Don't do drugs. This is not any high teaching. This is very simple teaching. Stay away from alcohol, stay away from drugs. And if you can, try your best to be vegetarians. There is no other diet on this planet like a vegetarian diet. There is no let anybody tell you you're not get protein. Look at me. Me look like me shata any food for you? Huh? I am 232 pounds. 232. A lot of that is muscles. So don't get tied up with that. I don't have body fat. Try your best eventually to have a vegetarian diet. It's the best food you could ever eat, and eat little bit, not too much. This is the little teachings I can give to all of you. Groceries are expensive. It's a good time to eat little. Eat less. Become vegetarians. Don't drink alcohol. And let me tell you something. If you put your foot up and you tell your mom and daddy, Mom and Dad, I know that chutney show you're going to take me will have drunk men and drunk women. I don't want to go. They will never go. They will never take you. You don't belong to those places. All of you have taken Diksha with me, right? I know who I'm talking. I'm responsible for telling you this. If you know that alcohol is going to be at a place, it is your responsibility to tell them, don't take me there. You understand? Does anybody know what today is? Today is called the biggest chutney show, one Guyana. Everybody, y'all know that you met the president yesterday? Huh? Kamo, you met the president yesterday? Like selfie and thing like that? You know about one Guyana? Happening today on Guru Purnima, organized by the government of Guyana, tax dollars. June 3rd, tonight. You hear? July 3rd. It is happening. I'm not saying anything bad against the president and thing. They did offer Bhavani Shankar Mandir the chance to bring the president here, but I wasn't available, so I said no. And anyways, so July 3rd. Do you know what is the biggest when is the biggest chutney show in Guyana? Anybody know? Holi. On Pagwa Day. Kamo, did you tell the president that yesterday? But you take selfie? Huh? Yeah, that's fine. He can enjoy himself. But I think that all of us who met the president, I would vote for the president again. I'd vote for PPP again against the other guys. That's no problem. But there's nothing wrong in saying that the biggest chutney show in Guyana is on Holi, which our children go to, these young children. They go to, and they take on the spectacle and they say, wow, this is Pagwa. This is Pagwa. There's alcohol, there's meat, and this is Pagwa, and there's thousands of people here, and this is what happens on Holi. Somebody should ask the president that question. I would have asked nicely if I was there. You know, if you vote for somebody, it doesn't mean that you can't ask them questions. You gotta ask questions. I really like the guy. I like what they're doing. But our children, stay away from chutney shows. You understand? This is not non-high Gyan I'm giving you here. This is not Guru Gyan. Stay away from chutney shows. You know why? Because you come here and Guruji tell you, sing bhajan, sing kirtan, sing, Guru Govind, all this kind of thing. Sing stutis, sing all these beautiful things that the kids sing here. Stay away from drugs, stay away from alcohol, and then you got to go home and change out your clothes and go to those very places I'm telling you not to go because your parents are taking you there. Parents, please, these children are innocent. You want to go quench your thirst, you go quench your thirst. But please don't get them confused in your cook-up rice. And by the way, cook-up rice is for dinner tonight. Boy. Oh my God. I know how I like cook-up rice. So I guess I'm drinking coffee tonight. Keep your cook-up rice away from the kids. Please listen to me. Don't smoke cigarettes and don't vape. Hello, all of you? Vaping is smoking. Do you understand? Vaping is smoking and it is bad for you. It is bad for you. It's not meant for you for it to be. Don't smoke, don't drink, try to be a vegetarian, stay away from chutney shows. That is all the Sanskrit teachings I can give you today. No convoluted stuff. Please, parents, support these children. We have raised different batches of kids in this temple, which we're so very proud of. We're very, very proud of all of them. Their teachings of Sanatan Dharma is not short. But I only have them for a little bit when they come here. They're in your life. So please care for them. Please take care of them. And please choose where you go appropriately. Right? I know we all want to follow the crowd. Monkey see, monkey do. Right? If you don't go someplace that your cousin go and your friend go, then go talk bad by you, that you turn big shot or you turn holy. Is it a bad thing to turn holy, kids? There's nothing wrong if somebody call you holy. You know that you're out of trouble when you stay at your home. Right? So that is my little advice I want to give all of you today. Please take it with a great, take it to your heart and don't be offended because it's not my intent to offend anybody. God bless all of you. Lastly, tomorrow Shravan starts. The month of Shravan starts tomorrow. Every Monday for the month of July, every Monday, do I have to make a flyer for this? I'll be out. Every Monday for the month of July, we have Shravan Somar here. Listen to this. Every Monday, from next Monday to the next Monday until August. When August starts, we will have Satsangh every day at the temple. Do we all understand that? So for July, it's only the Mondays, Satsangh. But as of August, every single day, Satsangh at the temple. Shiv Puran, Katha, Puja. In addition to that, every day at the temple starting tomorrow, we will be having Rudra Abhishekam. Every single day. So you can come here any day of the week at 6 o'clock and you will have the Panditji there doing Rudra Abhishekam for you. He will be there. Shekarji will be there chanting Rudram for you. Do we understand that? So you can come tomorrow, you can come Wednesday, you can come Sunday, any day. 4 बजे से पंडित जी नहीं 6 बजे से 6 o'clock 6 बजे से 8 बजे तक. And when Panditji done, he will do, he'll chant the own bhajan and things like that. You can enjoy a thing. Whenever I'm here, I'll join him. So you can come, please, any day. 6 o'clock, you come and sit down. You can show your dhar. He'll chant the Rudram. You'll sit down and do Dhyanam. He'll chant bhajan, kirtan, stotram and so. You can enjoy yourself. Nothing is wrong with that. And then Mondays is very big for us, Shravan Somwar. As you know, next week Monday. The link will be up by tomorrow for you to become Shrotas. bhanishankar.com/Shravan. It will be up tomorrow or so. Please book it to become a Shrota on Mondays. And I hope on Mondays, I know on Mondays we'll start feeding now because it's important for us. So we have exciting time coming up. I hope all of you can join us. Tomorrow being the first day, we'll have Satsangh here. We'll have Abhishekam here. Please come on out and join us tomorrow. My godson Arjun just told me he's sitting tomorrow, his birthday. All of you are invited. He didn't tell me that, but I'm inviting all of you. Come on out and let's have a beautiful, beautiful start of Shravan month tomorrow. God bless all of you. I look forward to seeing all of you at the temple every single day. There is also a food drive Sunday coming to the temple for those who, as you know, we support a lot of the shelters who need things now. So please support the food drive. We'll remind you with our flyers and so. Bole Shankar Bhagwan ki Jai. Please stand for it.
यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्तर कृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणा परे परे.
ॐ जय लक्ष्मी रमणा स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा जय लक्ष्मी रमणा स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा सत्यनारायण स्वामी सत्यनारायण स्वामी जनपाठक हरणा ॐ जय लक्ष्मी रमणा स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा रत्नजटित सिंहासन अद्भुत छवि राजे स्वामी अद्भुत छवि राजे नारद करत निरंजन नारद करत निरंजन घंटा ध्वनि बाजे ॐ जय लक्ष्मी रमणा स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा जगत पायो श्रद्धा तज दीनी स्वामी श्रद्धा तज दीनी सो पर भोग्यो प्रभु जी सो पर भोग्यो प्रभु जी तेरे स्तुति कीनी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमना स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना भाव भक्ति के कारण चिन चिन रूप धर्यो स्वामी चिन चिन रूप धर्यो श्रद्धा धारण कीनी श्रद्धा धारण कीनी दिन के काज सयो ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमना स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना बाल बाल संग राजा वन में भक्ति करी स्वामी वन में भक्ति करी मन वांछित फल दीनो मन वांछित फल दीनो दीन दयाल हरि ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमना स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना जगत प्रसाद सवायो कदली फल मेवा स्वामी कदली फल मेवा धूप दीप तुलसी से धूप दीप तुलसी से राजी सत्य देवा ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमना स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना
शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ बोलो उमापति महादेव की पवन सुत हनुमान की सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय सबकोई जय जय सीताराम. Just one final thing before everyone takes Arti and Chanamrit. We have a dedication today, and this says, giving thanks to Bhagwan for his blessings, enabling me to celebrate my birthday on Guru Purnima with my family in prayers. Jai Matadi. This is from Chitrani Singh. Happy birthday to you, and thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you everyone. Please take Arti, Charnamrit and Prasad, and Bhojan is served downstairs for all of you. Please remember to take Bhojan downstairs before you go home.